You wail on it so fucking hard that it's pretty much obliterated.
That's what you get for pretending to be Calvin Coolidge, you cocksucker. Fuck you.
Matt,
You fucking suck.
I'll say because you're still going through the throes of temporary insanity.
Blah, 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 blah.
You fight back.
Yes.
So roll under your fighting brawl against this awful fucking villain from the Underdark.
Failed.
3 hit points of damage.
Dr. Hackenbush, I have a great line for when we record again. When we talk about Dr. Pennyfarthing being temporary insane, we're like, yeah, he almost voted for William Jennings Bryan. Fucking roasted.
Dr. Pennyfarthing, it's your turn. Since you're so insane, I say
blah, blah,
you
blah.
attack it.
Blah, 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 blah.
Roll your brawl against its brawl. It's going to brawl back. It fails? You pass?
Yes, I pass.
You pass?
Yes.
Put a
Fucking
check on
Potters,
fighting
please.
brawl. 1 hit point of damage there. So, Dr. Pennyfarthing, you're still fighting against a snarling, awful beast. I think it's back to the first combat round. Will and Felix, you can come help out your comrade.
Happy to.
Will, you're first up. You want to
Let's-
do some punch rating?
Yep, punch and kick and punch.
I'll say the creature dodges because it doesn't know you. Pass on dodge.
Oh, that's a pass, buddy.
How good of a pass?
That's an 8 on 25.
We'll put a check on that if you haven't already. Roll damage.
4.
4 damage? Marvel. Felix?
4. Fucking hard pass, dude. All right, roll the damage. Holy shit, 6. So I'm a fucking god.
You destroy the awful creatures. You resist. Well, one of you resisted the ultimate temptation of your lives. You're now in an empty chamber. There are 3 thrones and a sarcophagus. What do you want to do?
Crack open that sarcophagus and look at that pharaoh.
Oh, bet there's some food in there. Someone chefed that up.
The sarcophagus pops open. Inside is a bunch of rubies. Red rubies. Glistening, beautiful.
I'd say fill our pockets. But,
Yeah,
you know,
I wanna-
fellas, we're going to have to fill the other pocket, if you know what I'm saying, to
All
get
right.
out of this one.
I bite one of the rubies to see if it's real. It instantly cracks my tooth and it starts bleeding. I don't get it examined for 10 years and then I die because it's the 20s.
I'm gonna start stuffing those rubies in my Boy Scout pouch.
We were naked. Is that your asshole?
Yeah.
Okay. I put some in my asshole too. Matt's in the bathroom. I put some rubies in his asshole.
Again, the head of Peterman appears. And he says, Capone boys, I can't believe it. You've done it. None of my acolytes have ever been able to solve these riddles. How did you do it?
Keeping a clear head,
Not checking off.
clear head, full heart,
Can't lose.
betting on the bobtail nag.
Let's go. Let's go. Dude, spit. I love it when you spit.
Dude day.
Yeah, dude. Oh my God.
The disembodied head says to you, Kings, emperors, popes, now take your places, your rightful places. You've unseated your fathers, and you're the new father. Take your place. It kind of like looks over to the thrones.
Damn, I became my own dad.
I'm gonna park my boy pouch right on that
Yeah.
throne.
Yeah, let's get on there.
Hmm.
Let's.
The 3 of you sit on the thrones, and necklaces materialize on you. Inside in the center of the white crystals. Big white crystal necklaces.
Oh yes.
Peterman says, these crystals will defend you against the forces of chaos, but only if they're charged through your conservation of your masculine energies. And these rubies, these red rubies, will enable you to see the world as it really is. Isn't that good? You like that? That's what we got here, okay?
I cannot.
You understand that?
I can't think of anything more splendid than to truly see and know the world for as it is, and to have a good number of valuable gemstones in my asshole.
It's one of the most important things.
Yeah.
You can just carry them. That's you don't.
I mean, these are valuable
Yeah.
gemstones. Okay, you can carry your fucking precious gems. All right, buddy.
Yeah, what if I need
I wasn't in the Boy Scouts for nothing. I'm no fool.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they might. You're supposed to digest them. They might be gross. After, all right,
This guy's a professor.
What the
What a
fuck?
fucking idiot.
you do you.
Yeah.
You do you. But I've done all I can to help you. It's up to you now.
Wow.
All right.
It always has been.
Guys,
It always has been up to me.
Once again, fate of the world is entrusted on humble, ironic radio show hosts.
well, guys,
Amateur vaudevillians, because that's what politics is. Listening to a vaudeville radio program and identifying with it spiritually and emotionally. That's what it means to do politics. And as well, getting mad about these radio programs when they say something you don't like.
well, guys, I think he's right. It's like we got naked, we defeated our fathers, we almost got fooled into having a false picnic lunch with Calvin Coolidge. We overcame it, and now we're kings. We've got assholes full of rubies.
Lieutenant Gumtree, is that still your greatest goal, to have lunch with the president?
100%.
Okay, cool.
I've never mentioned it in any of our previous episodes until now, but yeah, no, that has always been the unstated motive for my character.
Though I would have to say, Professor Hackenbush, you're free now of your compulsion towards your dead sister.
Now I can finally. Now I can really start living.
Yo, last year was practice.
Yo, last sibling, that was practice. Yo, I'm gonna get a new sibling though, and that's the playoffs.
Yo, I'm gonna bust her down. Awesome.
You awaken together in a big bed. Dawn peeks out through the tops of redwoods outside your window. You are all wearing the white crystal pendants you had on in your dream. The red rubies you pilfered from the sarcophagus are also with you. Any injuries, sanity, stat losses you suffered also continue to impact you. On the nightside table beside you are pieces of decomposing meat.
Delicious. Wonderful.
2 enters the room with a tray of glasses filled with a brown liquid. He looks shocked to see you. Have you done it? Have you sorted yourself out?
We sure have.
100%.
2 puts down the tray and rushes over to you. He takes one of your crystals in both hands. By the Father, these came from the void?
Pure, genuine void crystal. You know it.
Oh, the memory.
I'm all covered in crystals. My watch, void crystal. Necklace, void crystal.
He's got drip.
Drip. Cufflinks, void crystal.
Oh, the memory of your conquest will not soon be forgotten, Capone boys. And your victory came not a moment too soon. Dr. Peterman passed away from the poison last night. You've been in the void for 4 days. We must leave now for Nevada if we are to fulfill Dr. Peterman's final wish and stop Musk's rocket. The launch is tonight. Get your things ready, and gentlemen, tidy up a bit here, okay?
All right, guys, let's sing a song while we make this bed.
You look at your bed sheets, and you've been shitting and pissing yourselves for several days now.
That's
All right, guys, we got to do what you do when you shit and piss on your bed sheet. Turn that sheet over. Let's go, boys. Oh, when I'm in the middle of the night, I like to leak. But when someone comes in my room and has a peek, they see brown and yellow. Oh, I'd hate to be that fellow. Let's turn over the sheet. It's a good
Opportunity as you get ready to go over what sort of inventory you have now, adding the new artifacts you've acquired.
All right, I'm naked. I got +7 diarrhea, and I've got tons of sharp jewels up my asshole.
and we have our amulets as well.
Oh, yeah.
And we're all plugged up with rubies.
Yeah, they call me the plug.
I'll say that you have 18 rubies.
Damn, that's like half the way to 100.
I'll say fewer. I'll roll all 3 actually. 16 rubies.
Okay.
All right, that's manageable. I was gonna say 18 is like a ridiculous number to have up your ass, but 16 is actually okay.
Why are they up your ass?
Well, where else are you gonna put
Yeah,
them?
we were naked in the fucking.
Yeah, but you're back in.
Well, it's called the Boy Scouts pocket. That's the
Yeah,
first thing
yeah.
you. That's the first thing.
but you're back
learn.
in this reality. You have clothes and bags. And
There were
things.
no
You're-
pockets in
you're-
1923 or whatever.
You have
There's a
your
lot
equipment. You
of
have
a lot of sticky fingers around. That's all I'm saying.
places to carry your artifacts from another dimension.
I don't know. Seems like we're pretty kitted up. I think we're ready to go to the desert.
Yeah, this is a great loadout.
You walk down the stairs to the foyer of the walled garden where Peterman's body lies in a sarcophagus, surrounded by dozens and dozens of mourning young men. Pay your respects.
I pressed F.
Press F.
2 takes you to a Chrysler B70 just outside in the driveway. You sit in the back. He's in the front with the driver. Behind you, 4 acolytes pile into the truck that brought you to the walled garden. And you set off east towards Nevada. gonna be a while. What do you want to do?
All right, I say to the driver, so how long have you been driving for a recently deceased psychologist mystic?
He starts
like
crying,
it?
thinking that his inspiration, his hero, his leader, Dr. Peterman, has just passed away. Wounds are still raw, but he's still ably driving, doing his task.
Well, you get to choose your own hours, but that's nice.
I'd like to talk to two. I'd like to ask two. What's really going on here with Peterman? You know, we conquered the void. You know, why is Peterman so invested in this rocket?
Was so invested.
Well, you know, he lives on in all of us.
Indeed, he does. Because I'm sure, as he told you, this Chadwick figure is the same figure that he's met many times in the void. This being of chaos. And
Right.
he's having to fulfill some sort of nefarious plot, but we don't know exactly what the plot is.
My guess is the rocket will be used to open some sort of gate into the chaos void realm and bring the chaos dragon and sort of feminine energy into our masculine world.
Folks, I think we are in danger of being bimbified.
Two shivers at the thought of this.
I think we should, in this long car ride, actually also take some time to maybe heal our battered bodies and maybe try to regain some of the sanity that we've lost over the course of this investigation.
Yes.
I don't know what you guys are talking about.
Well, I know it keeps me sane in tough times. I'm passing out to everybody trade paperback copies of Garfield.
Ooh,
That should get everybody nice and sane.
awesome.
Wholesome, fun time.
What's Garfield, by the
Yeah,
way?
what the fuck?
Yeah, what the fuck? President John Garfield?
Oh, the president that hates Mondays.
Yeah, okay.
I will say that the strength losses that you suffered in the void, those are permanent, but Dr. Pennyfarthing's medical skill can, over the course of this car ride, heal some of the wounds.
Oh, that's right. I'm a
suffered by
doctor.
Matt and
Let me use
Felix.
some of my medicine.
Yeah.
Let me use my medical training. It's not just about giving people goat testicles.
In this year, it's so hard to become a doctor. Like, you have to be the best giving guys baths and all the other stuff the doctors do in 1923.
I don't know how you did a year of school.
Yeah.
That's
It was tough.
That's so much book learning.
I learned so much, and it was, as I stress, not just about putting goat testicles in the male scrotum. But I must say, that's going to be part of it, just so everyone knows.
Matt, what's
You're
your...
all cool with that?
Dude, wait, but
I mean, I'm not going to have balls much longer if you feel me. We're all going to have juicy-ass pussies.
Matt, what's your medicine skill?
71.
71.
Let's go.
Okay. Why don't you roll it on Felix?
Oh, no.
I failed it.
No.
I
Oh,
failed
you
it.
gave me a bath
Sorry,
for
guys.
nothing.
I should have given me the ether before either of you. My bad.
Matt, your intervention on Felix fails, but there is a mechanic. You can push the roll, which is to re-roll it, but it raises the stakes. You have to have a justification for doing it, such as you're trying a different, more experimental treatment. And you also have to agree with me on there being a downside for that.
Okay.
So
yeah.
are you a gambling man?
I'm willing to do it.
Yeah,
the
let's
odds
go.
of
Poggers,
me failing
poggers.
it again are very low.
Okay,
go,
so then
dude.
what would the additional treatment be? Perhaps one of your...
I tried to go testicles, and that seems not to have worked.
Well, I like to think your first intervention was just normal first aid type things, and that this would be, all right, let's break out the scalpel and, let's really go
I
nuts
did give
on
them the go testicles. That's not negotiable. That's the first. That's the first aid. You talk about first aid. First aid is to go.
I think we should try a whiskey enema now.
Yeah,
What's
yeah.
second
But
aid?
I think I have a jar of Caspian Sea leeches. I could just
Interesting.
slap them across their backs and just get some of that bad blood out of them.
Oh, yeah, people are saying those are the best leeches.
And should you fail the roll, how would that treatment go badly, and what would the negative
It would-
consequence on Felix be?
I get the goo on me.
He would lose like a health thing, or
Yeah, I lose one bar of health.
yeah.
Well, I think you would lose a lot of blood.
Well, yeah, that's
you
what I'm
don't
saying.
need
Bleach.
that.
I would say that Felix permanently would lose 5 strength points.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
good.
Fuck you. Fine, let's do it.
All right,
Poggers,
roll it
let's
out.
go.
All right. Oh, I failed again.
You're the worst roller I have ever seen
failed
in
it.
my fucking life.
Oh my
How
God.
do you roll an 88?
Oh my god, I failed it.
Lieutenant
Worst
Country,
RNG I've ever seen.
Lieutenant, erase your strength, subtract 5 from it.
This sucks, bro.
You're-
All right, I'm at 70 strength. It's okay.
You're-
It's just RNG, Matt. It's RNG.
Dr. Pennyfarthing, not again.
I am
All
never
the-
letting you give me a bath again.
hey, Hey there, you think you should get some new leeches?
Dr. Bennyfeather, why don't you treat yourself now?
Okay, I'll try.
He's gonna get like a 22 on this.
I failed.
Oh my God! 97.
I'd like to opt out of this medical treatment.
Well, you're at
It
full.
can't get any worse.
You're at full health, Will, so you're fine. Dr. Benny, do you want to push the roll on yourself
Do
using
it,
the
dude,
same
do it,
leech?
dude.
I'm doing it.
All right, roll.
I'm fucking second time's a charm.
Roll it
time.
out. As Professor Hagenbush looks on in terror, you administer the same failed treatment to yourself.
Yes! Pass! Big pass, 27.
Pog champ.
Regain 2 hit points, Matt.
Yes!
So that puts you at what? 5,
7.
7 now? Good. All
All
right.
right, I'm at 7 HP too. There are no heals in this game. It sucks.
Oh no, it's a very punishing game. You drive east all through the morning, passing through forests, mountain valleys, gorgeous natural vistas, untainted by industry. Any contemplations, ruminations there?
I really wish there was some industry here.
Yeah, I
there
can really.
needs to be industry.
The hostile, sort of violent, alien starkness of nature fills me with revulsion. This should all be fucking smokestacks.
Not long after noon, you're in the scrubland of northern Nevada, and then desert, utter nothingness.
This is beautiful.
It is mid to late afternoon. You're driving over a flat and cracked landscape. The only landmarks you see are low, dark rock formations in the distance, presumably the Black Rock Desert. There are vehicle tracks around you. Very soon, you will not be alone. And then in the far distance, you can see the outline of a tall structure still quite far away. As your vehicle gets closer, you can make out tents around it, and then a massive throng of people surrounding it. The crowd seems to be tens of thousands large, perhaps 100,000, which would make it the largest city on Earth. This
I don't think that's true.
Yeah.
must be Holocaust Lad, the largest city in human history.
No,
Not even
no,
close.
that's-
My-
There are millions.
my
yeah,
God.
Cities with
20s,
millions
no.
of people in the 20s.
The largest city in 1925 was New York City, which had 17,000 people.
Well, I mean, I'm not going to argue with that. He had the stats to back it up.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
guess I forgot.
Yeah,
Sorry.
no, do you remember global population in 1925 was 500,000 people? It's amazing how much people fucked after World War II.
That was a baby boom, baby. That was a real baby boom.
Your vehicle slows when you reach the edge of the crowd, and you get your first look at the revelers. They're filthy, covered in mud and grime. But they
I want
aren't.
to eat it.
But they aren't hobos. These aren't ragamuffins. They seem like proper Caucasians, just freed of their natural inhibitions, cavorting most shamelessly. Unmarried young ladies doing the Charleston with shirtless lads who aren't their father.
Oh, this makes me so pissed. I would love to give these people some inhibition.
Some of them are covered in paint. Others are dressed like red Indians. Savage. The car stops. 2 tells you it's too crowded. We must continue on foot. Sundown is approaching. From here, you're about 2 miles out from the structure in the center of this throng. It is a massive metal tower, a latticework that is conically shaped, but with a bulbous head, something like a hemisphere with its flat side down. 2 massive support beams on either side of the tower indeed make it look like a person. The Holocaust Lad. In the center of the structure is the tachyon rocket that you saw in the laboratory. There are tents and what appears to be a makeshift stage near the tower, but tens of thousands of revelers separate you from there.
It's just like, yeah, everyone's dirty. None of these women probably got permissions from their dad to dance with these shirtless guys. This is a yikes for me, guys.
I am excited to see the St. Louis Blues perform a little bit later on Stage D.
Oh, what is their hit in this year, 1925?
It's Sunny Boy by Al Jolson.
Oh, that's a fucking bop.
Or maybe Swanee by Al Jolson.
That slaps.
Or maybe Mammy also by Al Jolson.
That's a banger, dude.
Okay, so you're out of the car. What do you want to do?
I think we should head straight to the rocket.
Yeah, we gotta get to the
we
rocket.
gotta go to the rocket.
Revelers are drinking alcohol brazenly out in the open.
My God.
Many of them are imbibing that frothy white fluid from Tachyon's cafeteria.
Oh my God, this takes place during Prohibition.
You, you periodically pass merchants hawking overpriced jugs of water and horrible bracelets.
Ooh.
Oh, I don't like those.
Not to my taste at all.
The men are shirtless. Some of them are nude.
Oh boy.
But cultural
But
degeneracy.
the women are in scandalous state of undress.
Oh, word?
Everywhere you turn, there are ankles exposed.
No shit?
Bare shoulders.
Oh, fuck.
Hair in the carnal down style.
This is disgusting.
Wow,
honestly.
I'm actually quite.
Yeah, this is awful.
No, well, actually, I'm actually thrilled because thanks to the void, I was able to overcome my incestuous obsession with my dead sister, and now I feel I'm free. I'm single, and I'm ready to just.
I'm ready to wait here until the void opens up, and then I get turned into a hot, sexy lady, and they get turned into studs, and then they all gangbang me.
Yeah, these women are so lucky I'm not a bimbo yet. I'd be so much hotter than them.
You find yourself getting quite aroused. Your eyes dart over to the portable outhouses 100 yards from you. Perhaps you have some time to take care of yourself.
Well, always good to do your business before you do any real business.
That's true.
Like I always say, due to all the morphine I've been injecting myself, I haven't actually had a bowel movement in almost 3 weeks now, but I think I'd like to give it a shot.
It's always good to relieve one's carnal urges before a feast of flesh.
You feel your chest get warm. Touch the amulets upon them, and they're warm.
Oh, man.
Oh, wait a second. They're warm. Are they getting warmer as we go in the direction of the porta-johns?
They're getting warmer the more you contemplate this bacchanalia.
Oh, can we?
Hornier you get, the more they heat up.
Can we use it? Can we use these? Doctor Peterman told us that the rubies would show the world for as it really is. Can we maybe pop one of those out of the old Boy Scout pouch and maybe look through it or use it in some way or just check on it to sort of peel back this veil?
Sure, you take them out. These are very small red gems. Looking through them, you don't see anything out of the ordinary. It's not really like a prism or something you would look.
Okay, but how do? I mean, I was told that these would reveal something about the world around us, and it just seems like they're a bunch of just regular old jewels.